All right. All right. All right. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Alex or Kruth or whatever the... Hey, check it out. Today, I'm gonna show you guys today. All right, so you want to sound like Leotrix? Well, you can't.
You're not fucking Leotrix. You're never gonna be fucking Leotrix.
Just kidding. Okay, maybe you can kind of sound close. I don't think you can. This is what the drop sound. I want a really punchy kick, so I went with the Kick 341 from my new pack High Energy, available at Threat Collective. Kind of sounded like the kick in the song, but it's not. The next sound is a clap snare, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of didn't make it specifically because of this motherfucking song, but it's basically just a bunch of claps in my hands. I went like this. And then I recorded that, and then I layered, you know, one of my snares on top of it, and another clap on top. I just layered a bunch of shit. And so one thing you really want to keep in mind when you're using these what you call spread claps is that you want to get this area right here, this really fat part, to hit on beat. And in FL Studio, you can hold Alt and you can drag the sample without it locking to the grid. See, you don't want to have it here, because you're gonna lose that really cool snappy effect. And then like finally I put a crash, and I put the crash every 2 beats, so it's just like this. And I think this gives it so much energy because look, check it out, like let's listen to it without the crash, and then with the crash. Way more party style, you know. Wait, what did I just say? I don't even know what came out of my mouth. And the pattern of the beat is like super simple. I'll just like put it right here on the screen so you could see it. Oh shit. Okay, so now the bass. This shit's dope. Okay, it's not your regular old trap fucking like rhythm fucking dubstep ass motherfucking ass like straight one note fucking, you know, boring ass shit. It goes up and down. So it goes into from an E to a C sharp to a G sharp to a fucking D sharp, okay? And this is what it sounds like. I'm gonna break it down exactly how I did it, okay? I went into my pack and I was like, all right, let's see, what do I have in here that's maybe kind of dope, that maybe kind of sounds like it. It's like one single whoop. And so I was like, all right, let me look at the motherfucking original track and shit. Basically, like the bass keeps going. Like you can see right here that the bass keeps going, right? So basically, I lowered down the LFO speed so I have a little bit more space to play around with, and I made a little transiency thing like that. And now, if you can tell, when I bring this shit up higher, the sound's brighter. And when I bring it lower, for that tail I was talking about, I basically just like did this so that when I turn up the release on the envelope, basically when I let go of the key, the sound will roll off in volume. I just want the low frequencies to roll off. See what I mean? The reason why I did that is simply because, check this out. So like if I had the wub by itself, so like let's say I turn this off, right? Check out what happens to the whole energy of the song. And check out what happens to the energy of the song now. If you want this shit, I'll fucking like go like this and like that and like this, and you can pause it and copy it, okay? You could probably even fancy this up to sound more like Leotrix with some more distortion plugins or something, because on the original Leotrix track, there's a lot of little artifacts in that main bass that are fucking beautiful. And Leotrix, if you're seeing this, if you want to let us know in the you know, like, hey, like, you know, share a little bit of shit, you know, we're here starving for knowledge, you know what I'm saying? The lead, actually, I gotta give a huge shout outs to the Russian sound dude, because he hooked me up with this Ableton project. He pretty much like remade it and honestly gave me a peace of mind. Shut the fuck. It honestly gave me a peace of mind because like I legitimately thought that this oh my god, that this lead was like way more complicated. Really, it's just a fucking square wave. I will show you the MIDI, and it looks like this. You can see here that basically all of these fucking notes are way off the fucking grid, okay? They're not hitting the shits, they're not quantized. So I pull up 3XOSC. This is what it sounds like. Fuck both of these oscillators. We're gonna mute them by bringing down the volume. Now we got that one. Now we're gonna put on square wave. All right, so this shit means envelope, and then this shit means volume, and then this shit means turn the shit on. Okay, sick. This right here is the audio from the one that the homie made, right? So as you can tell, there's a really big transient right there, and it quickly drops to around that level of volume. So what the fuck? How do we do that? Put the attack super quick. We don't want any hold because we want it to immediately drop. The decay, we want it to be a lot more. So we're gonna bring down the tension like blam, like that. Sick. And now the sustain. Now you can see we don't want it that low, or we don't want it that high. We want it around like, I don't know, maybe like, let's say that this is the same shit as this right here. Like, all right, so maybe like that or something. All right, and now the decay, this is what you want to fuck with. Now let's play with the MIDI. Ow, fuck. All right, let's bring down the fucking pitch real quick. We bring it down 12 because 12 is an octave. As you can tell here, there's a tiny little bit of a tail. So we're gonna bring down the release just around like there or something. Now we're gonna go to this little motherfucking shit right here, and then we're gonna put the polyphony to 1. So it's only one voice playing, and we're gonna put that shit on mono, okay? And then you can play around with the slide shits so that the sliding notes are different speeds. Then I routed it to this shit, and then we're gonna talk about these effects. So basically I put a reverb, and then 2 OTTs, so that these OTTs basically like bring up the reverb, and that makes a really cool effect. And then with the parametric EQ, I EQ'd the low frequencies out, and then I raised it up because I thought that sounded cool. As always, if you want this project, consider becoming a Patreon. I put this shit on Patreon. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next shit. Peace! Yeah, so it's pretty close, I think. I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave your comments. Can you hear these fucking dogs? Yeah, you can totally hear these fucking dogs. I know you can. Fuck you, dogs.